Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here. Nice to have your company. Whatever you're doing today, do keep safe and well. And it's difficult out there, isn't it? As I keep pointing out on some of the videos, I'm glad you like them. We like to give a balance here on the program. And when I say we, it's me. As you know, a lot of people don't realize it's simply me. I film it, edit it, write them, think of them, and think, what would my chums like to learn about today? And do you have those moments? No, seriously. I kind of look at the news and think, yeah, okay. Then we do a bit of investigating, and I look around and contact people, and then decide, well, will that work for you? Do you enjoy that? And seemingly, you do. Obviously, you like some more than others, and that's your prerogative. But it's nice to share stories from another part of the world and let you know what's going on in our side, our part of the world. Lovely to see your comments, though. I really do genuinely enjoy them. Or, something along the lines of like, when you say, well, I live here, but I met so and so. I find that incredible. I do sort of find that there's so many people out there with a wealth of stories. We should all be writing books, shouldn't we? It could said a little bit about this particular story with Harry and Meghan. They had the fairy tale book, and then seemingly it turned grim. This is because, as you know, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle decided that they no longer wanted to live in Kensington Palace. It's one of the most prestigious addresses in the very heart of London. Not bad at all, near all the shops. What more could you want? Could even wheel your sholly back, you know what I'm saying? But joking aside, they were very, very miffed about having to, shall we say, be given first Nottingham Cottage and then Frogmore Cottage. Now, Harry, according to a very well placed source, was sent into Bath to see her late and wonderful monarch, Her Majesty the Queen. You see, Meghan believed that Harry could literally get her Windsor Castle. Now, one might have to say in her defence that perhaps he insinuated that. After all, he claimed he was her favourite. And more importantly, Meghan saw herself living in a castle, quite literally fit for a princess, in the very heart of Windsor. I kid you not. Now, what happened was, and this is where it get very, very difficult, was, Harry then literally had to come back and basically say he'd failed, he'd flopped. The reason being, you see, Her Majesty the Queen, obviously sticking to royal protocol, knew exactly who would be allowed to live in the castle, and that would be the Prince and Princess of Wales, William and Catherine. But prior to that, of course, the King now, and of course Queen Camilla. She knew the score. But Meghan claimed she didn't know anything about the royal family, didn't really care about royal protocol, and suggested to Harry, allegedly, that if he suggested to our late and wonderful monarch that they could be company for her now that she was alone, this would necessarily seal the deal. Now you can imagine when he returned back and said, I don't have you a castle, but I've got you a cottage. And according to that very well placed source, the one with the NDAs that can't speak, this was the rot that set in. Meghan realised that she was never going to be queen of the castle, like Rapunzel, putting out those hair extensions for somebody to climb up. Well, it was never going to happen. And so, very quickly, she decided, and as Oprah Winfrey pointed out, you're living in a place like this. She found her own castle in Montecito and decided, of course, via Canada, to sling it. And as for Prince Harry, he still truly wanted to remain in Windsor. But like his idea of his wife, he had no choice because, as we found out at the start of this year, he too, along with Meghan Markle, was slung out of Frogmore. That's the way, as they say, the royal cookie crumbles. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.